Hey everyone, this is Zach. This isn't really like a lecture or anything today. I was just saying I'm sorry I haven't made too many videos of late. I've been kind of sick and I've had a lot going on with school and stuff, so I haven't had too much time to make videos. But uh, I also got a board recently, and I was thinking of making videos on that, but like the only camera I have is like this little flip camera, and it doesn't have like a stand or anything to come with it. So I'd have to like sit there holding it with one hand while I set the stones, which isn't really very comfortable. So unless I like get a stand or something, I probably won't be doing any videos on my board. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas for that, then comment or something. But I also try to make some videos like with live game commentary and stuff, and either the videos messed up or they were just so bad and poorly played games that I really didn't want to show them to you guys, because I guess I could show you what's going, like what not to do or something in the games, but I like to have good things in the games also. So that's all reasons why I haven't really too much been making too many videos. But I also made a problem like forever ago on my first video, I think it was, uh, and I never actually told you guys the answer. So I'll just go ahead and do that now. It was this one, and I asked you what is the right response for white. So I gave the option of, let's go ahead and take this, or this. Then asked you which one was correct. So I'm going to go ahead and label out all the incorrect ones first and why they are incorrect. So this is the first incorrect choice. If we play this out like normally, oops, sorry. You can see it's very similar to Santan. In fact, it's almost exactly the same. The only difference is black now has a stone at R12 and white has a stone at R15. So as you can see, this is definitely bad for white because, as we all know, you don't want to play Santan too early in the game because then you're giving influence that's worth more than your territory to your opponent. So this is obviously bad for white. If we go to this variation, it's basically the same thing. It's just Sansan all over again. If we cut, then black can just Hane, and Ataring first isn't as good. If we Atari first, black does that, and we could try to go out first and then do this, but black then doesn't have to do that. When white does this, we could, if we, let's say the side wasn't as important, black could do this for the corner, then white might try to get out into something like this, or yeah, this is basically the only option. And then if these two stones, he could sacrifice these two stones, but if these two stones are important, he could block them. And this of course would be bad for black if there was not, if it was like this, but if black had stones on the side over like this would be obviously be good for black. So you give the option to your opponent to play S18 if you Atari first. So it's better just to do this first. Then black can just, oh, I'm sorry. Oh crap. Sorry about that, I accidentally exited out of my program. Anyways, so if white does this, black can just go ahead and connect, and then white can go ahead and Atari out like before. Obviously you can't Atari down because then white has to protect his cutting point and then he's dead everywhere. So got Atari out, goes out, and if white thinks he can do this, fortunately in this case it doesn't work. If black has, if the ladder is good for black, he can go ahead and cut. In this case it's not, but, or you can just go ahead and connect under. standard way that we all know. And obviously in this case, black has more co-threats, so white can't do this. So in this case also, this group is dead right here for white, and the group at P16 is almost dead. And white is like has very small points in the corner, so this would be awful for white also. I should also mention I'm also on Kojo's right now. That's why you have to see the variations. Anyways, I should also mention if white does this, his only option isn't to Hane under. He can also cut and then go ahead and white doing anything besides nobbing, white Atariing isn't as good, because then excuse me, one thing white could try to do this if black tries to Atari out. So then as you see, his group at R15 is pretty much dead, so this would be awful. Or if he goes this way, now white has a huge corner and he's out to the side, so this would be also awful. So black would have to Nobi in this case, and then white can try to reach under. Black should not, under any circumstance, go down, because then, excuse me, white can just go ahead and Nobi out, and now black's dead. If he tries to go under, white can just do this forever. Or at this point he can just jump out. So white should definitely tar right here. White connects under, black captures, and this is also very bad for black because white got a big corner. He can still get out this way. He can still attack this stone, and black doesn't have really any points that he got. He has some influence, but it's not doing too much. It's not a equal result with white's territory. So white can also clamp. If black tries to go down, then white can just cut, and then obviously black can't do this again because then his group will die. So his only option is to go under. Black should just connect. Doing this just leaves weakness that black later, if he's stronger, could Atari or something. So in most circumstances, it's better just to connect. And then white can just go ahead and do this. And black is out. White has some corner. Black got out in two different areas, and white's group at 017 isn't even completely secure yet. Or I'm sorry, I got my colors mixed up. Black's group in most cases are very weak, as you can see. Black has shape with his 017 group. He has a corner. His group at S14 safe, and black's group at Q16 has no shape or eyes. 018 has very little points. Probably not going to get killed, but can be attacked later. So this is also awful for black. So he would just have to connect up. White connects under, and white got out to the side along with getting a big corner. So this is also bad for black. So white can do this. It is a possibility, but the best option for white is just to Nobi down, because now black cannot play today. Plays today, he can go ahead and cut him, and now black has a choice. If he Nobis like he did before, he's dead. There's no way to get out. If he goes ahead and Atari, then his stone's dead. And white has a big corner, and he's out to the side, and he has a very strong shape. So nobbing right here is a very good move. Again, white can clamp, but in this case it's not as good. Because as you can see in the diagram, black has the move at 9 to cut off the stone at R14 and to secure that territory down there. All this is still good for white. It's not as good as it should be with just plain old cutting. The best move for white is to cut. So the correct choice in this case is here. Now as black, if you notice you make this mistake and your opponent nobbies, you can go ahead and just connect. Then, white can just go ahead and connect. And obviously this is better for white than for black, but at least then your groups aren't getting all cut up and stuff. So that's it for this kind of sort of lecture thing. And I will see you guys later.